What if I told you that you could search for a potato mask and find something? Stay tuned to find out how. Hello everyone, my name is JohnArmy and welcome to a mod showcase. Today I'm going to review the mod Just Enough Items, or for short, JEI. It's a mod where you can see all the crafting recipes for a block by all kinds of methods, and you can see for what they are used for and much more, which I'm going to show you in a little bit. But first, because JEI is a GUI mod, we need to go to the library and review it there. So let's start the showcase. So as I explained you in a little bit, you can see all these different recipes, even from mods. And what differentiates it from other mods is that you can actually see the items you can craft it with. So for example, you can make granite with nether quartz and diorite, but in other versions of different mods, you couldn't see that you could craft it with an assembly halo, for example. And that's one of the most unique things for JEI that it has going on. But if you don't know what stuff like this is, basically you can search for items such as molten emerald, and if you have an item called molten emerald, you can find it and see how to craft it. I have it here from Tinker's Construct, and now I know that if I melt an emerald with lava, I will get molten emerald. Well, it was kind of obvious, but you get my point. And also, if you're typing something wrong, you're not just going to wonder, because JEI is going to tell you. So if I want to write molten emerald, I'm going to use it again for an example, but I write something like molten because it's possible. It not only will not show me anything because it doesn't find it, but it will show the text in red because it's wrong. Or at least there isn't an item that is molten. And as I showed you, you can see our other recipes, not only from crafting tables, but from furnaces and even other stuff from other mods like the metallurgic infuser from Mechanism. It's pretty interesting. Well, it's interesting to a point, but And if you want to search for a mod, you can either press and search for the mod's name, such as @ender.io, or you can go to this wrench over here, which is the JConfig, to search options and put require for mod name to false. And now again, if I search for ender.io, I again find it, but this time without the in the front. I'm sorry. And if you see here, my search bar is right under my inventory, but usually it is not like that. Usually it's without the center bar and it looks like this. It's kind of uncomfortable since you open your inventory and go to a diagonal. And in my opinion, it's not very comfortable like that, since it's always been in the center. So that's why I enable it. And boom, you've got it over here. In the settings, you also have an item cheating mode, which is basically a creative mode. And you won't get this if your client doesn't have cheating enabled, or if you're not opt in a server. Otherwise, it would be quite OP. So when you left click with the cheat mode enabled, you'll get a stack of the item you grab. But if you right click, you get a single piece of that item. And you can also erase them over here, which is pretty nice. And also you will know that it's cheat mode since the gear turns red. Because you shouldn't be doing that. Except if you're on creative. We also have all of these modes, but they don't really do stuff that's so important. They're mainly for map creators, and if you want to find exactly the specific thing, which we don't really need to explain because even I don't have a clue how of this works, because it's not explained on the course page, which is going to be down below. I forgot to say you, the download is down below, the first link that you see. Yeah, if you want to download the mod. Yeah, and this is basically this is it for just enough items, but I'm not done with the video because now it is origin time. So if you don't know what origin time is, it is a time where I explain the history of the mod, if it has one. Yeah, so let's start with it. At the beginning there were only two kinds of mods, and the beginning I mean 1.00, the first release of Minecraft. There you had two options. You either got the crafting guide, and I show you it right now with its crafting recipes, or you could choose the mod, which most of you should know, too many items. It was a pretty important mod that pretty much everyone who played modded knew about and used. And after some time, until 1.5.2, they kinda stopped doing it. They did have an update for 1.6.4, but that's where they stopped, and they handed the torch over to Chicken Bones, which made the now famous mod Not Enough Items, which ran from 1.5.2 to 1.7.10. It stopped there too. Actually, it wasn't quite a pass over the torch, it was kind of a rivalry which just stopped. And after 1.7.10, the mod Just Enough Items appeared. And this is where it ends for now. Since 1.8, Just Enough Items has been this mod for searching crafting recipes till 1.10.2, which is our current version, and it will probably stay as this for quite a long time, since Chicken Bones has updated some of his mods to 1.10.2, but Not Enough Items isn't one of them. So I guess the torch has now been passed to Just Enough Items. Yeah, and this is it for origin time. So guys, this was it for this review of Just Enough Item. So thank you everyone so much for watching. If you enjoyed this mod showcase, please hit that like button, and if you're new here and want to see more content from me, subscribe. And as always guys, I'll see you later. Bye bye.